currently Tuesday. How are you all? Let me know in the comments. How's it going? A bit more of a rainy week this week, which I'm not gonna lie, I found very cozy this morning. Don't get me wrong, I love the sun. I love being outside and like being in the warm, but not being able to like go anywhere and make the most of the sun does make me feel very like I'm missing out. So the fact that it's raining today just makes me feel more homey. I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. Usually I hate the rain, but today I woke up, it was dark, I turned on all the lamps and the lights and the fairy lights, lit some candles, got cozy. Yeah, I quite like it. I mean, we're predicted to have rain for a while, so I don't know if I'll still like it in like a week, but whatever. As you can see, I am currently up in my office, which I haven't used that much since we've been in lockdown. I've just been using my laptop anywhere in the house. I've had no separate workstations, which actually maybe I should have done. I probably should have done this weeks ago, but I don't know, I didn't. Yeah, I came up here, fuck, oh my God. I came up here and I sorted everything out and I organised it, tidied it up. When I did that, so, okay, I'm writing Magpie. Oh my God, I'm literally like crying with laughter. I'm writing the last chapter. Is a big moment. When we first came up with this, yeah? Oh my God, it's all going on. Yeah? Hello. Oh, he's outside. Yeah. When me and Amy first came up with this idea and we first started drawing up the plot and the characters, I bought this. This like magpie. I mean, I don't know what I thought I was going to do with it. I guess it was just my inspiration. And this has been like on the floor. So today I picked it up and I put it in a fucking plant pot on my desk. Clearly forgot about it, just turned around and this was just in the plant pot looking at me, and for a split second I thought it was an actual bird. I don't know where to put this because although it is plastic and cheap and shit, every now and then it does look real. I think it's the glassy eyes and the like haggard feathers. Basically this was just my constant reminder of make sure you write the book. It's not, I don't know, I literally just put it there and then I forgot. It's not that I'm scared of birds, but if I had one sat in my plant pot on my desk, nah. Anyway, I don't know where to put this because anywhere I put it, it's gonna make me jump and I'm gonna think it's real. It also has a little battery pack in it. I've not put batteries in it. I assume it makes an awful magpie noise, which we hear all day, every day anyway, so I'm not planning on putting batteries in. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna hide it and put it behind it. So basically, Alfie's like bringing his streaming setup up here because I have a spare desk, which is what he's doing today over here. I'm gonna hide this. So yeah, I'm just finishing up my chapters. What you got? You sound like you're
sound like a cow.
Yeah. You got two.
One for you.
That is ridiculous. You look like a CCTV man.
Got to have the stream set up, you know. Why the fuck you put that bird there? What the fuck is he doing here?
Doesn't it look a bit real?
Yeah.
At a glance. I'm gonna sit and write my final chapter like this. You alright, Maggie? You enjoying this book?
You've lost the plot.
Are you sure you want to share an office with me?
I'm not sharing an office, this is just streaming.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's no way I'm sharing an office with you. Although we do in town, people are going to be like, what do you mean?
Are you streaming?
Hmm?
Are you streaming?
No.
Just working then?
Hmm. Do you have an iPhone charger?
Yes, my iPhone is currently plugged into it. Oh, there's some in that cupboard.
I just need it. Oh, I won't work it.
As much as I love this is here, I can't see. If you wouldn't mind taking it off for now, thank you. Is it weird that I kind of don't want to finish it, so it's just done?
No. No, that's not weird.
I don't know, I just feel like once it's done, it's done. Right. Also, I'm using my keyboard, which the lights keep doing this, which is fancy. I don't know if I like it, I'm not gonna lie. Only because I'm so used to the keyboard where all the keys are on the keyboard on the laptop. This feels a lot more spaced out, so I keep like missing like the wrong, and I don't look at a keyboard when I type, I look at the page, and I keep missing things out. By the way, the reason Alfie has his top off is because he's hot. he doesn't just spend every day. Oh!
Don't worry about me.
Oh my gosh.
You're the one that said bring my set over here. Got to get serious when streaming. No messing about.
Look at this. This is so techie. Don't you just love that sound of the rain?
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Although the sound of the rain when you're in a tent is the best.
How do you rotate the screen like that?
Well, if I told you that, I'd have to kill you.
Speaking of murders, I need to finish this book. I think I finished, so I'm gonna FaceTime Amy and tell her. I think I finished! Yeah!
That's amazing! Well done! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Are you happy?
Yeah, really happy. It's quite it's not like a beefy one, because it's still quite fast paced.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna send them over to you now so you can read them.
Okay, awesome. And then I was gonna say we just need to choose some of those names.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yay!
Woohoo! I'm vlogging as well.
Oh, you are? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we should put like we should put something on Instagram or something like that.
I know. That we're all done.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, we can arrange that later on. Yay!
Okay, perfect. I'll send these over.
I'm really proud of you. That's awesome. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
Drop those in the Dropbox or email them to me or whatever, and then I'll sort
Give them a read. Let me know if they're all right.
I love
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Letchford, Grantford, Beechford.
It's quite nice though, isn't it? Stream Nightbot just bloody went for it and just started absolutely slamming everybody, and it got a bit out of hand. What's Zoe doing? I think she's just working. She's currently watching my stream and vlogging at the same time. She's literally got my stream up.
You just look so
vlogging.
funny in the corner with all of your devices and screens.
Yeah, I've got a lot of screens.
I said he looks like he's working in like a CCTV, like.
Holy shit, there's 955 people here watching.
Good morning. Oh, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm back in my office. This is basically the only place I've vlogged so far for this vlog. Started off the morning with a work call for a couple of hours, and then I made myself a toasty. Riveting. And then I just made Alfie a toasty, and now I've come up here to get editing. I've seen a lot of you saying, where are your vlogs? Where have they gone? Guys, I'm very bad at multitasking. I can film the vlogs, but then I'm not really on stories. And I can write my book, but then I'm not really editing. So it's quite hard trying to juggle everything all at once. And I've just never really been very good at that. But finished the book yesterday, as you saw. And I've also got some website bits to do as well. I actually did a little, it wasn't really a sort out, it wasn't really a tidy either, because I just put everything in a pile. But I had a lot of stuff in here that I needed to sort out yesterday. And it did make me feel quite inspired to get up here and properly, I guess just properly do a massive sort out, because it does feel quite nice to have a dedicated desk space as opposed to like the coffee table or the dining room table or just like in bed. Yeah, it makes me feel a bit more productive, which I'm enjoying. So if you're working from home or you're doing uni work or college work or school work from home, I would really recommend setting yourself up a little workspace, whether that's just on your dining room table, but that's your dedicated space, or just somewhere in your house where you can have a little bit of room for your laptop and a chair, and that's just where you go to work. I honestly do think that that would make a little bit of a difference. Well, it has for me anyway. One thing I did do was I hoovered all of the floor yesterday, but I didn't get round to like wiping down the surfaces and stuff, so probably edit my video a little bit and then give it a bit more of a clean. 1001, it's almost gone. Carpet Fresh. I literally just spray this. Hello, you want to focus? Literally just spray this on all the carpets and all the rugs, and then you just leave it. So it's good for pet odours, tobacco and cooking. Love that. I also put my fabric conditioner with water in a spray bottle, and I like to spray this on things like chairs or like upholstery, cushions, things that need like a little refresh. So like this chair. Can't sit on it now because it's going to be a bit damp, but it just smells great. So there you go. my little fresh smelling cleaning tips. I'm gonna edit now.
Right.
Got my mate, my little workmate back in my office. Why has it taken us till week 5 to do this? You would think it would be the opposite. You would think we would start like this and get sick of each other, and you would be like, nah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
But I think as long as we're not in here both all day every day,
which we're not,
we would drive each other insane. But we're not. I've only just come up and it's 3 o'clock.
No.
I've been working not in this room. Hello, mate.
I can just see a little glisten of your eye. Is that comfy on your neck? What's it called that pugs do with their necks?
It's like a resting thing, isn't it? They're a kind of dog. Some dogs have a thing where they
just want to always rest.
Want to rest their chin. And you're one of them, aren't you?
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, and this is day 3 in the same vlog. Didn't film over the weekend. Very chilled. We watched a lot of TV stuff, played a lot of Animal Crossing, and just thoroughly enjoyed the weekend. Alfie made a hammock, which was fun. We should get that out actually. It's like still quite nice out today.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a little bit of sorting, cleaning, tidying. I've done all my work meetings this morning, so this afternoon is just going to be dedicated to like getting some things in order, and I just thought you might want to see that. So that is what I'm about to get up to. Hello. You join me in the basement. If you're wondering what I have just used for the whitewash, I always put some of these in. Oh, bloody hell. Cap full of these. I love these. I have all the different flavours. This is the Lenore Unstoppables. in the fragrance spring, which is very apt. This down lighting though. So I always do a couple of those. I have a little drawer of them. I've also got these two scents, Dreams and Fresh. To be honest, Fresh is probably my favourite one. Then the old Fairy Non-Bio. Popped some Vanish Gold in, just a scoop, because it's a whitewash. So I just like to make sure that it comes out beautiful and crisp and white. And then my favourite fabric conditioner in the world, has been for years, Lenore Spring Awakening. You just can't beat it. It smells so good. Just in case you were wondering, that's what I put in my wash loads. And this is the basement that's a mess and just has all our cleaning stuff in, basically. Right, I've decided to put on some leggings because those jeans were the most uncomfortable thing to tidy and clean in. And I'm going to take Nala out for a walk, which is why she's currently my little shadow. Where are you? Got me walking / running shoes on. It's actually really mild out today. It's quite like humid and sticky. So I'm gonna just stick to my t-shirt and my leggings. I don't think I'll get cold at all. You ready? Do you? Why don't you come? Get a bit of fresh air. I think it is good for you. Put your work down.
I've got so much to do.
This won't take long.
It's already so late. It's 10 to 4.
I know. I know. I said this to Maddie and Danielle. I was like,
I woke up so early today as well.
I know. Today has gone so fast.
10 to 4.
Yeah.
I literally thought it was 2.
Come on. It's good for you to get some fresh air. Get the doggy poo bags. Yes, we're going for a walk. Also, I'm so annoyed. I've just hoovered in here, and because I just put these trainers on, there is mud like all over the floor. That's really annoying. You're running around in circles. Hello, we've just got back from our walk, which was lovely, wasn't it? We had a nice walk. Can I have a kiss? And now I am repotting one of our houseplants that doesn't look very happy, and just needs to be put properly into this pot because it's in its own pot inside it, but I haven't actually properly put it in the pot. So that's what I'm gonna do. Filming too much yesterday because it just turned into a complete cleaning and organising day, and then before I knew it, it was late in the evening and I was FaceTiming Poppy and Alexia and playing Animal Crossing. So that was my yesterday, and today has been a bit of the same. I've been clearing out some drawers and just disinfecting things and like tidying and cleaning and just doing some work meetings and things. But this afternoon, I've decided I really want to make some slutty brownies. I'd never heard of these before Maddie made them for the office bake-off on her week when her contestant was eliminated. And I'm not gonna lie, since she made those brownies, I think about them all the time. They were incredible. So a slutty brownie, I'm not sure why it's actually called a slutty brownie. I feel like it's a slightly inappropriate name. But it's essentially a layer of cookie dough, a layer of Oreos, and then brownie mixture on the top, I think. And that's how you make them, that's what they consist of. And I feel like baking them this afternoon, so I thought you might want to see it in this vlog, and I'll probably also do it for an IGTV because I like doing short little baking videos for Instagram. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I have been weighing out all the ingredients. Alfie's gonna help me film it, and I found that in order to be the most productive for filming recipes, to pre-weigh out the ingredients and just have it all in bowls, yes, it makes a ton more washing up at the end of it, but but it does make filming it and actually doing it a much easier process. So I've been weighing everything out into bowls. This is for the brownie mixture, and this is for the cookie dough mixture. The recipe that I'm using is a Jane's patisserie recipe. She has some of the most incredible naughty recipes. You know I'm all about the sugar, the carbs, the chocolate. The more naughty, the better for me. So I love her website. I've been using it for years and years. I've recommended tons of her recipes to you guys. The Biscoff cake that I always make is her recipe as well. And I just trust her recipes. So we're gonna use Jane's recipe for slutty brownies. They look insane, and I'll leave the link in the description of this video. Go and check out her website. If you're at home right now and you're baking a lot more than usual, or you're like, I really want to bake and I've got the ingredients but I don't have the inspiration, go on her blog or website, and also check out her Instagram as well, because she has a lot of stuff on there. I've preheated the oven to 180 Hello. I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, fan oven, and I will chat you through what you're going to need for this in a mo. What is it with you and stealing ingredients? It's always the chocolate chips as well.
Has to be done.
As I said before, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. You're going to want to grease and line your baking tin. You can go square. I know a lot of people like brownies in a square tin. This one's not quite square. This is more of a rectangular, but I'm going to assume this will do. The first thing you do is the cookie layer. So I've got my bowl, my hand mixer. Lots of people are asking me why I'm using this instead of my KitchenAid. The answer is, this is much easier to clean if it's a very quick bake. If I'm doing something like icing or something that needs to be whipped for a really long time, then I'll use the KitchenAid. But for these quick IGTV bakes, I just use this, it's much easier. I'm looking at the recipe as I'm saying this. So you're going to need 225 grams of plain flour. You're going to need 125 grams of light brown sugar, which I ran out of, so I just used caster sugar for the rest. 115 grams of unsalted butter at room temperature. 1 medium egg. 150 grams of milk chocolate chips. Half a teaspoon of vanilla bean extract. 1 tablespoon of corn flour. Half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm gonna set my camera down on the side whilst I film the IGTV so you can see me doing the method, and then I will come back to you for the next bit. Have I just smudged all my makeup?
No, but you got a little something on your face. I knew you were going to do that.
Oh, is it a bit of dry skin? Oh.
It's good normal.
Oh, that's just my beard.
Alright, dry skin.
Oh. We're going to beat together the butter and the sugar until it's nice and fluffy. Let's turn that on, shall I? Oh.
It's still off.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. So I would say that's pretty light and fluffy. Next, you want to crack in your egg and your half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Next, you want to add all your dry ingredients. So you want to add your flour, your corn flour, your bicarb. Never gets old, I know. And the salt. Well, in fact, there's actually a little bit more bicarb in there. There we go. Flicking that everywhere. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Right, next, you want to add in the chocolate chips, and I'm only going to mix this with a spoon, or maybe my hands actually. And then you want to press it into your baking tray. Right, I'm just going to press this in. Delish. This is probably why they say use a 9x9 baking tray, because it doesn't quite spread. I don't know whether it will spread once it's being baked, but I do feel a bit like this tin is slightly too big. So if you do have a 9x9, I would recommend using that. Now, once you've squashed your cookie dough into your tray, you're going to want to put this in the freezer for 20 minutes. Once that's in the freezer, you are going to want to get your Oreos ready, because that's what's going to go next. But it's also a good time to get the ingredients ready for the brownie mix on top. So for the brownie mix, you're going to want 100 grams of dark chocolate, 2 medium eggs, another 150 grams of chocolate chips, 25 grams of cocoa powder, 50 grams of plain flour, 100 grams of unsalted butter at room temperature, and I've forgotten how much sugar this was, 140 grams of caster sugar. Just realised that whilst the cookie dough is in the freezer, you can be making this bit. So the first thing you want to do is whack your butter in a pan, get your chocolate, melt them together. Okay, just gonna leave that to melt for a second. Next thing you want to do is put your sugar and your eggs into a bowl and give them a good old mix until it forms like a kind of whipped texture. Did you see that?
A little bit of sugar just jumped off.
Just flew like... We also got some shell in there. Didn't want shell with your slutty brownies, did you? Okay. Whisk that. FYI, you are gonna want an electric whisk for that, because if you were doing that by hand, you'd be there for a very long time, but you would have very big guns. Right, it's now time to fold the chocolate in, which I'm very excited to do. Now you just want to fold the chocolate and the butter in. Now you folded that in, you're going to want to fold in the flour and the cocoa powder as well. So I'm just going to add that. My arm hurts.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, watch my technique. Round, over.
I don't know that you wouldn't just let me just try.
I'm going to be one of those mums that's like, no honey, that's not how you do it.
No, you're going to be one of the mums that's like, that is perfect. Okay, now let me just finish it. You're like, well, if it was perfect,
like
if it was perfect, why did you have to have another go on it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to find it really hard when we have kids just to let them like mess things up.
They've got to learn.
Only when it comes to baking. I'm such a perfectionist. I can't help it. It's science. If you get baking wrong, it just doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? It is true.
Yeah, you've got to be so accurate with your ingredients. I feel a little bit like I'm making fudge.
Chocolate fudge brownie. Mm.
Do you know, I think that'd be so fun on the big marble slab.
Yeah. Okay, I reckon you folded enough now. Thank you. Laborious, isn't it? I love that word. Mix through the chocolate chips carefully and then pour over the brownie. Right, okay, I'm gonna get the brownie, I'm gonna get the cookie out. This bit is where you put your Oreos over the top of your cookie layer. Now I'm gonna fold the chocolate chips into here and pour it on.
That looks banging.
Doesn't it? Next step is popping this in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. There we go. It's been about 27 minutes and I'm gonna get it out. I stuck a knife in it. Thing is, because there's so many chocolate chips in, my knife came out of chocolate chips on. And also I just think, a bit like cookies, you can undercook a brownie and it still tastes quite good. So I'm gonna pull it out now. Look how good that looks. Oh, smell it.
Holy shit.
Doesn't it smell so
Oh
good?
my god. One piece of that will keep you up for a week as well.
What do you mean?
Because it's got so much bad food in it. It's just pure sugar. The amount
got
of
a lot
energy
of
that will
sugar.
give you.
It's got a lot of sugar, a lot of chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, now we just have to wait for it to cool for 10 minutes. That's a long time. Baking does take long sometimes, doesn't it? When you really want to eat it, it's just like time just takes forever.
It's just a big tease, but the reward at the end, if you can bake well, is worth it.
It's just hay fever. Anyone else struggling with hay fever right now? Although I've taken a Piriton, should I still be sneezing? I suppose it does.
Have you had nasal spray?
No, but it has stopped my nose from running, which is good. My nose was like a tap earlier. Anyway, brownies. Look, they're out. They are incredible. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna drop them. But these are honestly, look at that. Got the cookie layer, the Oreo layer, the brownie layer. Me and Alfie have just taste tested them and I can confirm, I mean I haven't finished it yet, look at that. Alfie's finished his.
Thumbs up.
They are so good. He's even made himself a cup of tea. And now I'm gonna end this video, but I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you make the brownies. If you do, tag me, let me know, let me see. And as I said, I'll leave the recipe in the description box for you to go and follow. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye.